Hey y'all, what's going on? Let me cut this down. So, because I've been trying to get this to connect for a minute now. Never mind the herd that went off. It's the end of the day. So, this is me coming back in after I asked the question yesterday. And I was so happy that a lot of y'all got it and said what needed to be said. But I had to come in and be like, I'm just asking this because one of my loves brought it up. Um, Bottom line, it's not about the shade or the color, it's about the man. You know what I mean? Like just off top, but I do understand where my love was coming from. If this is the kind of man she's looking for, of course the person has the right to say, "Well, I'm looking for a good black man." But what we really need to look into is the good and the bad of it. It's not one good. I mean, that's even in the word. It's not one good. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's that fantasy shit. Ain't no, no. Everybody wants something different, but what I noticed is that some people tend to want this fantasy ass shit. This shit that's so fucking unobtainable, you know, and they'll look up and their excuse will be, well, I just never could find the one. I was a girl. First thing I'm gonna say to you is make sure you done checked your shit. Make sure your motherfucking shit's together. Because why would somebody who may have it together look at your ass if your ass ain't together? Now, I've said that before, and I'm not saying this to the sister who asked. This is just me saying in general before you start, when you get ready to go look for a mate or whatever, you want to, work on yourself, deal with yourself and the things you need to work on. Don't go with all the motherfucking baggage from, 2 or 3 men ago. Don't go, you know what I'm saying, looking and you still got shit you need to deal with. That's like going to you know what I'm saying, going somewhere with your ass stinking, don't even wash. I'm just saying, handle your shit, make sure you got your shit together, bougie. And you are where you want to be at. And then you can start saying, well, now, I'm looking. Now I'm going to set up my criteria. I'm going to get my little book, maybe, and I'm going to write down my, invisible shit that I want in a man. And then look at that shit and ask yourself, can you do any of this shit? No, you shouldn't be able to do exactly what a man can do or whatever, because therein lies the difference. I'm saying when you get to talking about, I want one that's rich, got this, that's doing this, he got to have that. Do you got it? Don't expect somebody else to be something, you know what I'm saying, that you're not. You know what I mean? Don't want all of this shit, you ain't got your shit together. That's first thing. Second thing is that just look at the man. Don't be out here looking for the box and he gotta be cute, girl. He gotta be 6'7". He gotta be blah 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 blah. You know, that's just the box it came in, and y'all, that's bougie over there playing with her squeaky toy. That's just the box it came in. When you really get into the man, when you get into that, that's when you getting into the shit that's in the box. You know what I mean? Who he is inside. Is he a nurturer? Is he, I mean, not nurturer. Is he a strong man? Is he a provider? Is he this? Is he that? Does he understand? You know what I'm saying? Can I talk to him? Will he take care of his family by any means? Not by any means necessary, but look after his family and this and that and other. Is he the type that I want to marry and have children with or whatever? Don't just look at, oh girl, he fine. We could probably have some, our kids will probably have some good hair, girl. Sit down. You know, Look at who the person is and not basically that shell that they came in, because when you do get to the good shit's inside. You know what I'm saying? The good shit is inside, and who he is and what his character is. You know, and that whole bit. And maybe instead of looking for this one particular thing, this one shell or whatever, maybe go out the box. You know what I'm saying? Maybe think about, you know what I'm saying? Looking at something different, just looking for a mate, a man that has those, the criteria that you want them to have. Never mind what shade or size it comes in or whatever, but really looking at him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling nobody, You know, before the brothers come on her, be like, no, she didn't just tell you to date out to and if I did, so the fuck what? But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just look at the man, you know, not a word before, you know what I'm saying? Before you get to good man, a black man, a blue man, a yellow man, or whatever, it's man. You know what I'm saying? You know, with me, it was like me and my husband had been knowing each other since we was 9. And he, from 9, y'all, I'm serious, y'all, and he'll tell you, chose me from then. He would come over every day. And I'd be like, oh, Lord, what he want, why is he? You know what I'm saying? As we got older, he still had an eye for me or whatever. But I was kind of looking for this and looking for that and, you know, looking for love in the wrong motherfucking places. You know, hence, you know, he's not Brittany and Brent's dad, you know, although I wish he was, but he's not. Because I was looking for some other bullshit that really wasn't what I needed when God had already set in front of me who my somebody was. He was looking out for me from the gate. You know, set me in a neighborhood where our houses was like, we could look out our back windows and see each other's houses. He was always there, you know. And he has everything that I want in a man. You know what I'm saying? That's important. Like when I'm down and I've been sick and all of this shit I've been through, my husband has rolled with me, y'all. You hear me? I cannot stress that enough. He has been there by my side. He has done things for me that I know some of the motherfuckers that came before him could have never done. You know what I mean? And I'm not the easiest person to live with. Trust me when I tell you that I'm not. Sit down, bougie. You know, but he has dealt with me, my shortcomings, this and that and other. You know, and I can't imagine being with anybody other than him. He is all of those things that y'all put down and then some, because he's my somebody. He was made just for me. You know what I mean? God was looking after me. He knew what I needed before I knew what I needed. He worked it out for me, you know. And whether he's big, tall, small, black, white, blue, yellow, he's that one for me. You know what I'm saying? So I would say just look at the man, you know what I'm saying? Look for a good mate and have your house together, yourself ready. Make yourself where you appeasing. And I'm not talking about that outside shit, because that ain't you. The makeup, the hair, any of that, that ain't you. What's you is what's inside. You know what I mean? Set your criteria, don't deviate from that. But make sure some realistic shit. Don't be going out here putting this motherfucking knight and shining armor and all this shit, because he don't exist. You know what I mean? Like that storybook shit. It's always something so different. It's the one that is the one for you in my case is always was totally different from what I thought it was supposed to be. You know, it just was. And I realized that I was looking for the wrong shit. Everybody before him was, you know what I'm saying, that I dated, like when we wasn't together or whatever, was wrong. They was fucking wrong. He was it. Simple as that. So I would say just look at the man and understand that nobody's perfect. We are perfectly imperfect. That's the beauty of us as human beings. We're perfectly imperfect. None of us are the same. You know, so I would say don't be looking for, you know what I'm saying? Look at the man and what's inside, not that outer shit, and you know what I'm saying? Because motherfucker can pretty up anything. Y'all know some shit can be pretty the fuck up. But when you get up close on that shit, but by then you already in it. And it wasn't him. When you was looking at his pretty ass or whatever the fuck it was, you was looking at the money or whatever, and I can't stress that enough for those ladies who just like, as long as he got money, fuck that. Yeah, bitch, you got the best shit, but you the most unhappy bitch I've ever seen in my life. Let me just be okay and be in love with my husband and be happy with the husband that I have, that God has made for me. Everything I got at this moment, have I don't have, is the way it's supposed to be. Whatever station I'm in right now is where I'm supposed to be. Bottom line. You know, so, you know, just kind of, you know, work on you first. Be ready for that. And then start thinking about what you want or whatever. And just think about mate, male. You know what I'm saying? who's the right one for you, not necessarily the color, the shape, or this and that and other, because you may miss some shit. Your Mr. Right might have been you looking for tall, and your Mr. Right might have been 5'1". You over there in the 6'7" lane. That ain't your motherfucking lane, bitch. Get back over here. And until you realize that, you're gonna keep running into what ain't right for you. You know what I mean? So y'all, that's just how I feel about it. That's my thoughts on it or whatever. Hopefully it didn't upset anybody, just asking the question or whatever. But I'm glad that a lot of people said it ain't about that, because it's not. And so, if there's anything y'all want to talk about, y'all know y'all can hit me up at muchlovefromky@gmail.com. Hit me up on Twitter, on my Facebook page, or whatever. PM me, whatever. Leave the shit below. Y'all, if it's something y'all want me to talk about, something out of here, y'all. Much love.